What's the deal? What's up, gang? How's everybody doing? Coming up on a closure here.
Yo, what's the deal?
What's up, man?
Yo, we like dropped 100 pips when market open, or what? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
We wicked down.
Uh, yeah. I wicked up and down off market open. It wicked up, then it wicked down, and then it came back up. Yeah, let's get into a little breakdown. Let's see what's going on. So it's kind of interesting, right? The weeklies closed below range, right? Back in range, indicating it's going to come down, but it already came down first, created a bottom wick now and flipped. So if we get a weekly closure above, man, we're gonna look for a swing position here on the bottom wick of the next week. If we can come back here, if we close bullish, it's above 2018.8 this week, and next week come down for a bottom wick here, maybe roughly 2005 area. I'll be probably in off the rip looking to retest 2100. That's on the weekly. Daily, we closed bullish. We created this bottom wick for today. We reflip bullish right after creating a top wick, then a bottom wick. Now, as Jacob was just saying, created a top wick, then a bottom wick, and now we reflip, rebroke the highs. I think we're going to continue up here. We got a bullish hourly closure, right? Where do we close? We closed above everything here just now on the hourly too. All right, we closed above the most recent. We closed above this overall hourly level, 2017.78. It's interesting. Yeah, I would like to see a steep wick here. And we might even have positions real soon. So because this is where I'd have a level, or I would look to have my level somewhere around here. And if we look at it this way, now we close below it, right? It's an interesting closure.
The only real news we got for this week is Thursday for PMI.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty clean week. Shouldn't be too many things in the way. Like, we broke the previous 5. We didn't break the previous 15 low here.
For the swing, I would really love to clear 2028. And I think 2028 is pretty strong if we could break it this week.
If we could break that level this week but not drive this week, that'd be great.
Why do you say that, Wix?
I wanna tell you, I'm looking for an entry on the next week's pullback for a swing.
Okay.
For a bullish. We've discussed it like going back a couple of weeks ago. Once we come back to this support and we actually either close below it or at it and form a bullish candle like this week should.
I entered a swing on Wednesday.
All right, off a daily.
Yeah. It was pretty much where I think you had gotten into short sells that morning. And then that was when I closed 100-point short, I actually filled longs maybe 30 minutes later. And I just kind of held a little bit.
Yeah, I see us is closing above the overall here, gang. I think once this candle flips, if it does flip, we can have a solid position, especially with the pullback it just had, right? So right now it's attempting to drive back down in range, and it still might, right? Not saying it won't, but what I'm also saying is if it flips bullish, I think we'll have quite a bit of range here. 22 pips to the top of the range, 20 pips. Especially with this bottom wick, we just had this rejection to come up, right?
Wait,
Ideally, we break the previous hourly low, right? That doesn't have a bottom wick, and then flip. And if it can all happen right now in this hourly, that's the 4-hour also continuing the drive up. You don't expect the next 4-hour to just drive straight down without creating some kind of top wick. It can, but don't expect that here. But this is the correction. We've been talking about this the entire time last week. Ever since that move on Monday down, we were saying we're looking for the market to correct some of this. Let's spend the next week correcting it. It's rejecting. Is it? Yeah, broke the previous 15 low, got the orders for the previous 15. I'm gonna have a buy stop here, Chad, on the flip of the candle. Oops.
Wait, do you usually put your buy stop on the break of the wick or the body?
I don't know, it's where I see where the line is on the break of the candle, the break of the high of the candle.
On the wick.
Yeah. The body would be the flip. The break of the high would be the wick.
Oh, okay.
Like I'd say on the flip, if it's like if we're talking about where the body is. And it's also right. It's also till this 15-minute closes. That's the shit. Talking all this nonsense, but I haven't put my buy stop. 2.6. Okay. My stop is 2019 5. 499. Alright. We're gonna look to target. These also are going to be some steep stops here with the wick we just made, but like I said, I'm not planning to really fly into those stops.
On Friday, or no, when was it? When was the 15th? Was it Friday?
Thumbnail Dolly. Dolly. This is a level here, right? But I think it's minor, right? Where we closed below a minor level, but we closed above a major level. And we just, first thing we did was break the previous 15 low that didn't have a bottom wick. So my expectation on the break of the highs, we should see 2021-6. Wow, my spreads just jumped. All right, there we go. I'm in here, chat. We're in a position. Just got, whoa, what the fuck is that? Just got activated here. In a position. Okay, and we should be going break even at roughly 16 pips here.
What are you targeting? Or like what level are you looking at?
I'm looking to tap 2030s, but overall I'm looking to tap this area here. And that's roughly 20 pips. So that 2021-5 level is, right?
Yeah.
Is roughly where you want to go. And we want to re-break the highs of the previous, or break the highs of the previous 30, previous hourly, because that was the 4-hour high. If we can break that, then we're gonna fill the range up. And to be continued. You also have to feel good about the fact that it broke the previous 15 low and grabbed orders there before it came up here and rebroke the high. Another, you also have your 15, the 30, the 1 hour, the 2, the 4, the daily, everything's bullish, right? So you literally have every single time frame in line here at this moment. We filled the previous wick. You might see some play here. I think overall we need to come up higher, but it's just the fill of the wick here. That's a level. Can we see a
We get a
foot? He tried. Try to give you that. Be patient.
Wait, so do you think that bottom wick would be enough for the weekly too? That was a huge bottom wick.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it grabbed a lot of orders. It grabbed, think about the amount of orders that are sitting within that range. It's a big range. To do a huge range like that in a short amount of time, I mean, technically the push would have to be just as strong. Right. That's a lot of orders just been grabbed. You'd expect it to push just as hard.
Talking about last week's weekly bottom wick?
And the wick here off market open to come down.
Oh, yeah.
The top.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
Look, bump, bump, bump. This happened twice off market open the first 30 minutes.
Yo, the spread was like 250 on my broker, bro. I was like, yo, what the hell? Shit was crazy.
It's fucking insane. Yeah, I don't like this. This ate up a lot of orders, and then the first one, when the first drop didn't, the second drop said, "Wait a minute, you got in just now. Wait, let me eat up your orders as well." I'm sure there's people riding bullish wave all the way from 2000 right now. Since market open. There's people that do that. There's people that have buy stops there at 2000.
I feel like I can say this because it used to be me, but that bottom wick right there, that's somebody's account gone.
Yeah. I think that used to be all of us at some point.
Yeah.
Especially Sunday at market open 6 o'clock. The first thing you see is a spike down or up, and you're like, oh, sell, buy, sell, buy.
Yo, I always wait like 45 minutes, bro. Like if I'm leaning towards a direction, like I never buy at the open, bro. And I always check the spread. That shit, I don't think I've ever seen it that high, like over 250.
It would have to align with something I was already looking at. And if it played out immediately at market open, but it would have to be, you know, something I saw last week that played out into this week. But like instantly, I learned from that.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be down off for it.
Starting Sunday off bad.
So 15 closed bullish there. It's got a top wick. Yeah, should be able to continue up here.
Oh, that bottom wick is crazy.
All right. For our gang, I'm gonna go break even here. I'm gonna close half actually at 13 pips. And I'm gonna go break even on the remainder, and congrats on another Sunday session. W.
W.
Bro, last Sunday trade was like 5 minutes. Today is like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I gladly sit here in an hour if it needed that hour. I don't want to sit here for past our session.
Got better shit to do. That's my favorite Wix saying. Like, bro, I don't know when you said that, but you're like, I just got better shit to do. And it's like, it's so true. It's like, bro, I got better shit to, not like, because I feel like it comes off like in a condescending way, because I'm thankful for the markets. I'm thankful I can trade. But like, I got better shit to do than to just sit here. Yeah, basically though.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bro, I came from this other Discord before I joined the clubhouse again in November. I was in this other Discord, bro, where like they literally traded like 24 hours a day. Like somebody was always on chat, like trading. It was crazy, bro. For months I was like with an earpiece, like always trying to trade like the whole day, bro. And like it actually was very frustrating.
It's hard, bro, to make that many decisions in a day and to see that many candles over time. The candles start to like mix together and you'll miss stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Your 8 a.m. analysis is not the same as it is 3, 4 in the afternoon after taking
Look at
4,
the
5,
spread
6
now.
trades.
My spread's at 5 right now.
Yeah, I just got taken out.
I'm still in, but my spread's at 5. I'm 2.5 pips right now in profit. 1.8. It'll probably come back, but like this is wild. It needs some orders. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 3 pips.
No, it's got a lot of orders. I'm saying. Sorry, it doesn't need any orders. The market's got too many orders. It's gonna pop here. It's gonna drive one way or the other. It might take us out before it drives, but it's gonna drive one way or the other. I'm still in here. It's hovering like 2 to 3 pips away. I'm 2 to 3 pips in profit here. But this, like, if the spread was normal, it'd be like 7, 8. Spreads at 4.5. But
You could
still a
also
W.
pull up-
I mean,
you
if
could
you
al-
guys closed, if anybody closed, I closed partials. Oh, there. We got taken out. Chat. So. Damn, I didn't get a chance. I wanted to close more than 50% of my position. My kids are going crazy. One of them just fell off the little stair thing. Stop running on the stairs. They run past me. I have a feeling this thing will fucking take off right now. But then if it does, like, we can't be in it now. At this point, you filled the range, right? The what we wanted. We got our advantage point. Now, if it comes back in range, we can look for sells, or we need to look for buys on a fake out here. So if we do come down and get a closure below 20, let's take this off the screen. I don't even think that's what it'll look like. I think if it comes down here back in range and closes below 2016.8, 2016.7, we're gonna head down to 2012 areas. This could get interesting if it does that for the hourly close. The thing is, in here within this range right now, you kind of have to sit out. You're in no man's land. Oh, somebody's got YouTube on. We hear echo. But you can't look for a position at this moment because the candles are printing now side by side, right? So you need a closure above 2021.5, or you need a closure below 2016.7 here. Not to take a position to indicate that, hey, now you're going to break out of here, and now we wait. Now that's when you lock in. When you get the...
and know when to hunt and not to hunt.
Yeah, well, right now you're waiting to get that closure outside the range. You filled the range to the advantage point. Now you don't have an advantage anymore. So you need a closure above here, or you need a closure below here. Like that. If you can get that below here, now you start to hunt, and you realize you have to look at the smaller time frame to see whether you're creating a top wick on the higher time frame to come down here. So how would you notice that? You look down to the 30, the 15, and you see candles either printing respecting this area, right? Or they're slowly, or they're wicking up there, but then eventually closing either doji or even bearish, right? Even get these closures here, and then eventually you'll get a 5-minute candle that does this. And on the 30, this is what it looks like. Just looks like that. This big candle here. So if you do get this and you see indications of this happening on the smaller time frame as you're closing below, you're gonna look for those sells down. Otherwise, if it doesn't respect that as a resistance and you do get a closure below here, and then you start seeing candles close above, you start taking that as an indication of a fake out. And if you also break that previous bearish candle low before you do that, then you can probably take this off the rip. Once you've closed back up above range, you're probably going to drive. And this is when you also see candles that tend to drive with no bottom wick, right? Because you get this steep bottom wick, it gets a lot of volume, and then you'll see, oh, wow, shit, this candle had no bottom wick, next one's going to come up, create one for it. Nope, it's not going to do shit. It's going to continue to drive because you already have that bottom wick on the higher time frame. So that's what you have to pay attention to or look out for, but right now none of that has happened yet. That's why we wait. Yeah. I mean, technically, chat, we got our W here. I'm still open to take a position, but we can call this a stream. The All-Star game is about to start. I'm about to just enjoy the evening.
Yeah, I'm about to eat. Drill.
I wish I could stream the game on here. I wish we could like watch it together, but I think the only way we could do that is on Discord.
You gotta do it through Discord, yeah.
Wait, I thought you can share.
No,
Oh,
let's shut
okay.
the stream down.
Yeah, YouTube stream unavailable real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
We'd dope if we could like watch it on a small enough screen, like where like we just react to it. We don't even need like the volume from it.
Yo, wait, did you see did you see who was the special guest at SneakerCon?
At SneakerCon, I think I did. I think I seen this at on Instagram. Hold on, I think I saved
Yeah.
it.
I thought people were trolling, but Trump pulled up the SneakerCon. He
Yeah,
dropped the
yeah, yeah. I
shoe. It was
did.
like
I saved
400
it. The
pairs.
Trump, the Trump sneakers. He unveiled
No
the.
way.
Yeah, you didn't see the new January 6s? You didn't see the
it's
January
hilarious.
6s?
No.
You got the
There's only like
new shit's
there's
on
only like
fire.
400 pairs, and people are like reselling them for like 5K. I'm like, he's selling them too early. It's too early to be selling them. There's only 400 pairs. Like, tuck that away for a few years. Oh man,
Yo,
that's
no,
easily
they're not
fixed.
bad, but like I ain't wearing it. But
No, I'm not wearing them. It's you definitely sell it in a few years.
I want to get it just to have it on like on my sneaker collection, just to have it on a stand right there. That would be wild.
But not. I legit. I thought people were trolling. I was like, "There's no way this dude's going to SneakerCon." And then I saw the videos, and it's hilarious.
Whatever they do to him, they'll be worth a shit ton of money. If he goes to jail, they go up. If he becomes president, they go up. If they
They're
kill
gonna
him,
go up no
they
matter.
go up.
Yeah, they're gonna go up regardless.
Yeah.
But selling right now for 5,000, I'm like, yo, y'all
And
are
if you
y'all
get
are
his
cheating
signature
yourself.
on it, are you kidding me? I'm gonna camp out at Mar-a-Lago, just for a little.
One of those
sign.
famous jewelers got it signed by him, and he bought it for 9,000 and got it signed.
The shoes?
Yeah, what's that famous jeweler? The Jewish dude.
Jacob the jeweler.
I think so. He's like gray haired now.
Yeah, he's the old school. He used to do all the rappers in the '90s and shit. Jacob the jeweler. I think they're all Jewish. Wow, it's going down. Hourly to 30. Everything's flipped. Wow, can we get this? Can we get this 4 hour to flip? If not, I mean, next 4 hours is gonna end up filling this wick here. At some point. So, right, you get this 4 hour bullish close, like, you're gonna come up and retest the highs here. So, if you understand you're gonna come up retest the highs here, you either look for a support to form to retest the highs, or if a support doesn't form and you retest the highs without any indication, then you look for that retest and then a break back down in range. So let's update that. Stream record win number 91.
Is that your lifetime record?
So that's from start of 2023, January 23. We started
Oh, nice.
streaming, I think, like the second half of the year in 22. I think October. We started doing Asian session October of 22, and for that last quarter, October, November, December, for quarter 4, we went 17, 5, and 2. So 17
Nice.
wins, 5 losses, and 2 break evens are not recorded. That would be lifetime here. But we started keeping the record on in the beginning of last year. So as of January 1st of last year. So I can just say that's from 2023. I don't have to say like, oh, plus last quarter of 2022, right? But overall, like if you want the stream lifetime, it would be 17 extra wins, 5 losses. It were like 108, 29, and 46. That would be lifetime. Let's see what kind of intro they're doing. York Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Yeah, boy. I hope Brunson gets the MVP. He's so underrated. I mean, I know he made it to the All-Star team, but I still think he's very underrated. How to join Wix Clubhouse? What do you mean?
Wait, what?
How did you get in here?
Wait, who asked that?
How did you get in here?
The back, Wix's back door.
Shit's locked.
15 close with no bottom with it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter what the candles print like here at the moment. Like, just realize price is still here. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like here. Look at, like, you understand the higher time frames. Look, like, you're still gonna need to break out of this range to move. It doesn't really matter what price looks like in here until you see it break out of that range and break back into it, or break out and keep going. So 30 close bearish in range. Might get be interesting if we get a doji on the hourly. Because then you're expecting the break of the lows on the next candle. And then drive up. Yo, it's been pouring all day for no reason.
Bro, the whole weekend I was at a soccer tournament at Disney, and like it was just nonstop rain since fucking Saturday morning. It was crazy.
Who played the goalie, Mickey? Mickey is the goalie. Why were you at a tournament in Disney?
My kids play soccer, and one of them had an invitational It's basically like just there was like over 100 clubs there from like everywhere in the U.S. this
Oh, and,
weekend.
like, Disney has like their own field, their own.
The ESPN Center. The ESPN Center is inside the Disney parks.
That's pretty wild.
I was about to say that sounds badass. Sounds cool as fuck.
Nah, listen, bro. Those fields are like mint, bro. They're like beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But they have like baseball, soccer. They have a big like gymnasium thing. It's basically the it's the ESPN.
I can imagine on days off you just walk in there and Goofy and fucking Donald Duck are working out. It's wild. Be like, what the fuck is going on in here in this joint? You see fucking Cinderella fucking curling and shit. Damn. I'd want to work in Disney one time. See what goes on behind the scenes. Yo, come on, Mark. Can we get a Trump speech or something? We need something to move.
Do you see his new shoes?
Yeah, we were just discussing that. We just spoke about the January 6s. The brand new ones.
Crazy.
I already sold out, man.
Yeah, yeah. Been going way over sticker. Yeah, people are charging thousands for $400 sneakers.
Oh, retail they're 400. They're probably like $50 out of China.
Well, he only made 400 pairs, so like it's got a lot of room to grow in terms of price.
Very bad, guys. I'm gonna hop on YouTube on my phone.
All right.
Be back though.
At airport, headed to MIA. Why? Oh man. Vacay? Alright. That's a good reason. Where are you heading from? Where are you flying out from? Detroit. Alright.
Yeah, if you're from out of state, you're gonna like Florida.
Yeah, well, especially right now. It's cold as fucking Detroit. It's colder than a witch's titty. It's fucking wild in Detroit right now. New York, Detroit.
Yeah, these last
Chicago.
like 3 months have been real nice.
I don't know. Today sucked.
Bro.
It poured, fucking flooded my whole neighborhood.
I'm not looking forward to summer. Shit gets too hot.
Actually, I don't mind. Like, my entire wardrobe is like hundreds of white beaters and shorts. That's it. Like, that's all I have. So I don't mind the hot weather. What I don't like is like swampy weather. I fucking hate mosquitoes. That's what it is. And when it gets like swampy hot, like mosquitoes are out in full swing.
The heat right after it rains, that's the worst.
Yeah. But the rainbows are pretty.
Yeah, that Florida asphalt burning, like cooling off from the rain, like that smell, like it's different.
Yeah, you ever see South Beach flood and then it cools off and then all of a sudden you see like fish frying on the fucking sidewalk down right off of Collins. You'll see fucking half of Collins flood during like a flash flood, and the Intracoastal comes up over Ocean Drive. You'll see fucking fish 10 minutes later frying on the fucking asphalt. Oh, they got Steph's not even starting in the All-Star game. How you do that? Steph Curry not even starting. Interesting to see how we close here in 2 minutes. Price can maintain below 2017.45. You might get a top wick and a drive to support here. It's roughly 10, 11 pips here. That's literally wild. Like, the West is LeBron, Durant, the Joker, Doncic. That's literally the best 4 players of this generation and the previous generation. And I don't see who's playing. Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's who's playing point. Psh. Over Steph. That's dumb. They should have had Steph in there, not Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the greatest starting 5 of all time in that case. They are way better on paper than the East. And even like that, yeah, the West should blow the East out this year. Oh, you scrub. Am I the only one watching the game? That should be all of you watching the game. How do we close? Did it close respect? No, it closed back up above, so scratch that. We're gonna wait till the 4 hour, till the hourly close here. Wow. Halliburton just fucking crazy. He's just hit 4 threes in a row. 5 threes in a row. That was pretty nice. Where you saw me? Where would I like to see the 4 hour? Not necessarily where I'd like to see the 4 hour close. I'd just like to see price get out of this range, whether it's the bottom wick of the next 4 hour or the next hourly candle. Right? Whether it's a bottom wick. I just want to see price break out. I don't necessarily want to see it close below or above here. I want to see it break out. Just get outside that range. And because once it does that, once it breaks the highs or the lows here at 2016 or 2021 5 here, it's going to give us an start. It's going to give us an indication of what it wants to do. It's going to start printing clues that we can interpret. That's what I want. So far, it's making lower highs, lower low. I mean, higher highs, higher lows. It's maintaining structure. Right? Nothing telling us that we're gonna head down. Look at this. The hourly will actually do what we initially wanted off the hourly, right? We had entries here. Before it came back, it will actually eventually end up doing or hitting the levels that we wanted. Just kind of ranging here. Sorry, gang. I forget you guys are here. I'm over here watching the All-Star game. And I gotta be honest, dude, it's whack. It's just boring. They're running up and down the court and just chucking it from half court, everybody. No passing, nothing, nothing interesting, no dunks, just... shit. I don't find entertainment in any of it. I thought it was gonna be better. I thought they would put in some effort into defense, stuff like that. Hold on a sec, chat.
Yo, you're muted.
Fuck. I was making fun of that. Like I said, I got these clip-on nails that my kids are putting on me.
Oh.
Looking glamorous right here. This shit. Oh yeah. Look like fucking Pretty Woman. Here, take your nails. All right, 2 minutes here. What time was the trade last Sunday? Private side. It was an early trade, or no? I don't think it was an early trade. It was just a quick trade, right? It was like around 9. Oh, Super Bowl was the early trade.
It was, bro. It was right before halftime started.
Yeah.
We were in the trade during halftime show.
Yeah. No, Super Bowl was quick because we were done by like 8:40. But today, I think today was the quickest trade we had. We were done by like 8:15, 8:20. Yeah, Arsenio, good evening as well. Godzilla by Kong. Some outrageous shit. People eat that shit up too. Alright, you got the hourly close here. Didn't really break out. But we did close bullish on every time frame. We closed above the most recent. There's some range to go here, right? To still reach 2020. Let's see if we can come down here and create another bottom wick, or if we just drive straight up. I don't know if it'll drive straight up, but I think in order for us to be able to take some positions, we're going to need this 4 hour to create a bottom wick as well. And when this 4 hour creates a bottom wick, I think it's going to take a few hours. I think this price will have to come down here below to, yeah, 2015, 2016 area, 2016 at least. And for us to get to 2016, it might be this hour, it might take the next couple of hours. It's a really interesting closure though, because you understand that at some point, right, it's gonna have to break this high before it comes down. And the hourly already had that. Wow, that's so interesting. Gang, you know what? I'm gonna take a buy right here. Just took a buy on the break of that previous high. I think we're gonna have to tap the highs. Because whether it comes up or down, just logically, right? If you don't take a buy here, yeah, you don't have to. You might miss drawdown, but then you might miss the position also. So I'm okay with the possible drawdown, but I think before it does come down, it's gonna have to re-break the highs here. So I'm in here. Wow, my spread is fucking massive for no reason. It's not massive, it's fucking 2.8, typically at 1. So, here's the deal. I'm gonna expect this to break 2021-5, whether it goes up or down. Because it's gonna need some orders, and you had this massive bullish push to close out the hourly. And you had a 4 hour close bullish with a top wick above the 4 hour range. The next resistance, well, the next 4 hours resistance is pretty high up here, right? 2026 on the higher time frame. So I think whether we come down now, create a steep bottom wick, or we end up eventually coming down overall, we're going to need to tap 2021 at the very least. We're going to need to break the highs. And I probably wouldn't, like, if we are wrong, if it doesn't come up here, I mean, there would have to be a steep drive down, right? Then I'll look for indications of closures and then drive the other way against us, probably below 2014. Until then, like, especially with the 4 hour, the way the 4 hour just closed. Yeah, we're gonna need to see higher levels before the market decides that it wants to come down. So at the worst case scenario, you get this 4 hour close that prints bearish, which will take us into, I mean, that's the worst case scenario, but I just don't see it happening. You have a lot of volume. But if the 4 hour takes us back below range here, then you would still expect the next 4 hour during London session to take you up to create a top wick, even if it's to reject here. So, but I'm gonna bank on this to come up and re-break the highs before it wants to make that decision. Should have had an entry off the rip here. About in the grand scheme of things, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm just 3 pips above. And there's enough range to come up here where 3 pips shouldn't make a difference. Just be patient. Damn, kids rushing me off here. Yeah, 4-hour close bullish above the 4-hour range. The hourly close bullish above the most recent and above the hourly. 30 closed above the most recent, above the overall 30 here. So you had every time frame closed bullish and above the range. So the only thing here is time. When, at what time will this play out? There we go. Spread's coming back down. We want more entries to drive.
When we
What's
get
up?
a foot.
What's up, Spectral? What was that? Say that again.
I was saying, can we get a
You'll be the second person asking for that today. Where is Oh, he dipped. He was asking for it earlier, Jacob. On our first position, he was asking for a. Oh. I didn't even notice this. The kids run in here all the time. They just drank my whole bottle of iced tea. They run in here one at a time. Oh, can I have some? Can I have some? Shit. 20 minutes later, I got nothing to drink. I'm over here with no liquidity to grab, nothing. I need some liquidity. Yeah. The advantage point to the top of the range here is roughly 15. So you want to see. Damn, I said the West should blow the East out. I mean, well, the East is up 17 in the second quarter. Crazy. It closed above, it left a wick. With volume, momentum, it should take us up. Huh? Yeah. Oh. It filled this wick, but the key is to fill the next range, right? So that's what the market does every time before rejecting. So if it does come down, I mean, I have my position open here. What might happen is you might see a steeper wick for the 4 hour, but even if you do see a steeper wick for the 4 hour, what are you rejecting off of here? Your mid range, right? Your levels are up there, so at some point I'm expecting it to get there. That's strange. I thought we were pushed right now to make a decision. Yeah, see, the 15 wants to come back in range. Will it? We don't know. Yeah, so logic says, right, since we just tried to drive and break this high and we couldn't, we'd probably need to create a steeper wick than we already did. So we're probably going to have to come back and break the low before it can eventually give you that drive. But, I mean, it's on you. You have to be okay with that possibility playing out. You have to be okay with that possibility playing out and be confident in the fact that you're going to manage it still the same way as you would always. Which is based on variables in the charts, not how you feel, right? Not emotions. Roll myself a joint. Well, we got this going on here. It's not even fair. They got 100 points in just in the first half. It's crazy. Give me a second, gang. I'm gonna get some water. Try it again, huh? grab. Yeah, you can grab the remote if you want as well. Alright, so that flipped to 15. 30 closes here in about 5 minutes, chat. I'm sorry, about 1 minute, chat. Okay, you had the 30 close bullish here. Here's the deal. You're kind of obligated to go break even here on the re-break of the hourly high. I mean, because that technically should take you up to the top of the range. And if it doesn't and comes back in range, you might head down. So the re-break of the high is where you go break even. And I mean, it's not closing anything there yet, right? Because that would give us about 7 pips. But the 30 did close above. You maintain this level. Yeah, we should, even with a bottom wick, we should be able to tap 2021.5 here. $15 closed doji, but it closed doji above the most recent. Got a mosquito bite on my ear from today. I don't know how the fuck that happens. Like, I'm all covered up. I'd be wearing long sleeves outside and shit. Just don't. So the halftime score is 104 to 89. Yeah, you guys are quiet today. Extra quiet. Is it the fact that we had 2 positions and you guys are extra quiet when we have positions? It's just like
How you doing, bro? How's your night?
it's kind of on low volume right now. It's been good.
It's just a gloomy day.
Yeah, in South Florida, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Are you streaming tomorrow's Asian session?
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be live for Asian. There won't be any New York session. Spoke to Don. He said he's not running New York, but he'll be back on Tuesday. Do we re-break the highs here?
On my broker, we did.
Let's see if we break this high. Let's see if we can break that previous high. There we go. We broke the previous hourly high, right? At this point, we shouldn't come back to our entry. So I'm gonna go break even here. Okay. And all right, chat, I'm gonna close half, actually 75% of my position here. I closed 75% of my position at 15 pips. Okay, and I'm gonna have a quarter running just to see maybe can we take this up to 100 pips or no? Can we fill this? Let me just be modest here. Let's go to the body here. And let's go to these wicks. Let's see if we can get 73. I'm fine with 70 pips if this can go for 70. But remember, there's a range here to the left at which point you can tap and pull back. So as you're reaching the top of this range right here, right, 25 areas, you start checking for yourself if it's worth it or not. 2 W's, I guess, for Asian session tonight for Sunday Unfiltered. Congrats, everybody.
What a day.
Yeah, it's been a great trading day. Look at this. Everybody's taking their day off. Can you take what? Charger? Of course. I think my phone charged a long time ago here. You don't have to ask. You can just tell me that I'm taking it. What's mine is yours. Love you. I'm almost done, baby. Like, give me like 20 minutes and you hop on. Your charger, the blue one, I brought it to your room, I want to say. See, there's not much management left for me to do because I've already I've closed 75 here at 15, so I've closed a large portion of my position. Let's see.
We got a runner.
Yes, we do. And the thing is, we also ranged in this area for quite a while, right? So you expect any pop to be pretty strong. So I want to, we have clean range to the left here, so I want to see if we can pull this off. That gives us win number 92 on the year. Or, I'm sorry, on our lifetime. Give me 1 second, chat. Hold on, my kids are calling me. Kids finished watching Toy Story and they wanted apples. I'm out here making apples, chat. I got these apples, y'all. I think as long as you can survive the next hourly bottom wick, we should be good unless this decides to drive to close out the hour. And we're pretty much below the previous 15, right? So now that the new 15 opened, so you break this low, you're coming back down in range. So then it wasn't going to drive anyway, right? But if you stay above here, you got a good chance. Yeah, and this 15 opened up lovely. All right, you're expecting a bottom wick on this 15.
To do. Not second trade.
Where have you been?
Yeah, you missed it, bro.
Nah, I did. I definitely didn't miss it. I was in there like somewhere. Nah, but I went to go do something.
I knew you would have missed it.
He said I'm gonna hop in on my phone, but never came back. I didn't see him.
Nah, I said on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, anytime I leave, I just hop on YouTube and then.
damn. Jacob had to run server custody across town real quick. That's crazy. Tell them to come to you. Your ass is busy. You got a stream to do.
I think it was Kieran though, or this is gonna be posted on like on YouTube, so I can't say too much. But he was just like, bro, one day like, just. Nah, he was just saying like, bro, just stick with trading. It's like one day you'll be able to be like, nah, like I don't like that amount. It's like it's not worth it for me. You feel me? Like,
oh yeah, you can make whatever, way more in trading than honestly any legal job that like 90% of the population does. Forget about illegal. But 90% like of illegal jobs or legal jobs don't pay anywhere near to where, you know, the potential of trading or how far it can be taken. Because eventually, right, it's really about scaling and just keep doing the same thing that you're doing, just scaling it. And it's just once you get this, it's not worth it doing anything else. Like I've seen people that spend 15 years becoming doctors, surgeons, triple board certified, double board certified, and quit. You know, quit 200-300K a year because they got good at this. Yeah, and like it's guaranteed for them, right? They're doctors. They show up to work, they get paid.
I don't know when I seen it, but not too long ago, there's this guy who does like the interest rates and like taxes and all stuff like that. And the highest paid job, like in the United States, is a trader.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
that's
know
the
where you get
highest
that.
paid job. But
Like
no,
on
that
average,
I don't know like where he got that
I think
statistic
like
from.
maybe like Wall Street traders, right?
Maybe something like that, but I'm not sure where he got that statistic. But yeah, it was traders, and then after it was all those things you just said. It was like accountant or not accountant. It was like something like some financial stuff, and then like doctors and stuff like that. But yeah, trader was the first one, and it was when I seen that it was surprising to me because I was just like, what the heck?
I could believe it. I mean, even though don't really want to like celebrate profits, but like when you compare, because I'm on like 3 lots right now, or I'm between like 3 to 4 lots right now, and sometimes like when I see like 3 to 4 lots on like a 15 to 30 pip trade, I'm like, if I factor this to like my day job, it doesn't even compare how many weeks it would take to make that. Like it's crazy.
And
But
then
no, I could definitely believe it.
factor into like, let's say if you were a doctor, right? And then let's say you're not even making more, but you're making comparatively the same. But the dude's on call 24/7 or 5 days a week, can't sleep. Like, you know what I mean? Like to be actually a doctor that's getting paid, 300 grand a year, not just your regular base, like 150 or 180, But to be like a service, a board certified doctor, specialist, like you're always working. You're always on call. You're always getting calls from patients, from hospital, from practice, wherever. You're responsible for people's lives, right? You have massive responsibility, unless you're like
Are
I
you
don't
guys still
know,
in there?
podiatrist
Wait, are you
or
still in that
something.
position?
What?
Are you still in the position?
Yeah. I have a runner running at 17 pips, 18 pips.
No.
I closed
I
75%
closed.
of my position
Yeah, for sure.
at 15 pips. Once we tapped this yellow line, that was 75%, and then I just left the rest. I'm not gonna touch it because I already closed majority of the position. I mean, unless we get like really close to here and I start seeing some play, I'll just close it manually. I want to see this 4 hour, what it can do, if we can actually come up to these areas. And the thing is, the market's not just going to drive straight back down. It can, but like I always say, typically you'll see an indication that it's turning around, and you'll get to the smaller time frames and it slowly starts making a U-turn, right? And as it's doing that, you'll have a chance to get out. But right now, we're not even getting off the exit, right? The U-turn's going to have to start going sideways and going back down. We're just kind of coming up here. I mean, kind of unfortunate that it's only the private session. It's not, but that's what we say like for the last 3 or 4 Sundays in a row. Like that's when we get the move for the week, and then like the rest of the week for some reason Asian's been ranging. We get a Sunday move, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday it's like fuck, we're sitting there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours just range.
It's a good reason for people to join.
Yeah, it's a good reason to join, but for people to join. But
One
it's
of my
also
boys-
like I think if this happened on public session, then that's an even bigger reason for people to join, so they don't miss this.
One of my boys was gonna join Wix's table this weekend. I don't know what happened. He missed out.
It's straight cheese.
It's hard to convince your
but
other trader friends to trade
this
with you.
one
Everybody
friend,
trades
bro?
different.
Yeah.
Eddie, bro, this one friend, dog, he bought AMC when it was like, I don't know when he bought it, but he bought it like when it was coming down. And if you look at it now, man, but he's like, man, he's down 75% of his position. And he had like basically all his funds on Robinhood, right? And he was just investing at first, and then he sold all his stuff and he just started trading. And he was basically in like a full margin, like he was just like in a full margin like trade on Robinhood. I don't know how it works on there. And his account, he had 25 grand in the account. It's sitting at like 5 grand.
My friend's the exact same way, bro. He's got $1,000 in his Robinhood account, and yesterday he's like, "Bro, Eddie, what do I do, bro? What? Look at Tesla. What do I do? I'm down $300." I'm like, "Bro, why would you risk the 30% of your account?"
Wild.
No, but that one friend, now he's learning. Like now he's like, fuck, I should have listened to you. Because when he had his account at like 25 grand, I was like, bro, like you need to learn how to trade. Like right now, what you're doing is gambling. And I told him, and it was so funny because it's not funny, obviously, but funny in terms of like looking back at it now. It's like I literally told him like, don't do that, and he did it, and like happened, and now he's like, fuck, I don't want to. Like I think it's just the same saying. Like everybody has to go through it to learn.
Some people need a harder hit too.
I think Andrew Tate said it, not to bring him up, but he just said like 99% of people learn the hardest or the hardest way. And if you can be the person who learns like the easiest way of the hard way, you make things easier for yourself. But no, most people want
you save yourself time and money. I feel like we all have that friend. We all do have that friend.
We were all that friend that wants to.
Also, I mean, if you're really holding a runner, I wouldn't look at the charts here if you're planning on holding this all the way down up to there, because you might see, like, here's the thing, you might see this close with no top wick and the market head down, but then the next candle, the bearish candle, it's right, the hourly no top wick, the next hourly comes down, you might see it hold support at 2021.49. You might see it come down but not break that area, and we have pretty good entry, and you get a bottom wick and you continue the drive up, right? So this has to be, you know, you don't want to be impulsive here, but also realize that if you don't like seeing market come back against you, then if you do see no top wick here on this candle, there's nothing stopping you from closing it, because, and it's a pretty valid reason, it's a solid reason, right? Because you're expecting the market to come back down, so why take the chance of it coming back down when you can wait for that and then hop on again? Like, it's different, right? But then it depends on how much risk in the position you've managed, how much more risk you're willing to let go, right? We've already won the position. It's that same one. It's not a new position we're looking to enter. So we might just let it rock. You might secure a little more. You might secure an extra, you know, I secured 75. Maybe I'll secure another 15 and leave 10% running. If you get that no top wick closure. But just, you know, understand like how you want to react. You don't be caught off guard in 90 seconds here when you get no top wick and you're like, fuck, should I close? Or should I like, and just do something stupid. Plan for it before it happens. Because you'll sit here and be happy that it's riding up, but you're not going to plan for the closure. I mean, it's still data, right?
Yeah, since the way we trade, it's not like automated, right? It's what you would consider discretionary, right? So it's like you have to be fast with the way you like actually trade.
Well, you have to have a plan. You have to execute like a machine, right? Not just, oh, because if you plan your execution after, like, once it happened already and you didn't plan for whatever happened, like, that's impulsive to me. That's impulsive. Is not entering mid candle. Impulsive is not having a plan, and just what are you basing it on? Just impulses, right? Just how you feel at that moment. 20 seconds here. You might actually see it close with a top wick. Bacon secured, we chilling, fam. Yeah. Anytime it's house money, you're chilling. You have no risk. Secured bacon or not. I mean, obviously you want Obviously, you want to secure the bag and grow your account, but you're always chilling when you have no risk on the table. Alright, we're getting a pretty good hourly open. Let's break the previous 15 and flip bullish. Previous 15, but not the previous 30, right? If we break the previous 30, we're out, but it still might be valid. Hoping another game stops in the making. We close here. I know there's a level here somewhere.
Close above on my level.
Yeah. It did close above. Didn't close above this hourly. But then there's another support that's above our entry. We'll see. We'll see. It should still come up here, right? The key is, remember I said it before? The key will be if we survive the bottom wick of the next hour. We said that about 30 minutes ago. So here's the next hour and here's the bottom wick. We survive that and break the previous highs, we should be good. Yeah, gang. I mean, we're just watching a runner here, right? I think I'm gonna call it a stream here, guys. I have a runner. It's running right now at 19 pips in profit. We secured 75% of our position here at 15 pips. First position we had 13 runner, where we secured 50%, and then the runner hit BE. So, pretty great Sunday unfiltered. Good private session here at Wix's table, right? We got 2 positions in. So we're ahead for the week. We're ahead for the week. Fellas and ladies, yes sir, it's a great way to start the week. Let's continue this. Thank you guys for coming through. As always, thank you for the banter. I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna let my
everybody have a good night.
My oldest one use the PC here. She's got video games to play. You probably got the best computer out of all your video gaming friends. You do. You got the best setup out of all your video gaming buddies. Yeah, Jacob, Javier, Bougie, Eddie, everyone else in the Zoom, thank you for coming through. Congrats on the 2 dubs tonight. Good luck if you're holding runners with me. And yeah, I'll let you know if I close out early. I'll let you know where I close out, when, why, in the clubhouse, in the Discord. All right. Other than that, we're risk free and we have runners. Have a good night, everybody. And another Asian session is in the books. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Later, guys.
Later.